up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I spread on your finances and career, I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close out with spirit guide messages. Happy birthday, Scorpios! We're nearing the end of your season. However, that's actually a really good thing for you because I feel like there's huge blessings that are really going to take place around Sagittarius season for you. And so the sooner the better, because who doesn't want to eat up all those blessings, okay? Right? So that's what I'm getting. Hi, Suzanne. Welcome, welcome. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, you've closed out like a major cycle in your life, okay? Thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate that. You've closed out a major cycle in your life. I'm actually going to cover her yiddies because I don't want, YouTube to come in here with that. But major cycle in your life. You've got the World card here. Right behind that, you have the Hierophant, which is showing me like you've gained so much wisdom during this cycle. You were very like obedient and you followed the rules to the T. There was a lot of blockages in your way or things that you were refusing to see, but you're starting to see them clearly now, okay? You're starting to create accountability. You're sitting with yourself. You've got the new moon in your sign showing up on Thursday. That could make you guys feel really good. Or for those of you guys, again, where you haven't really been doing the work, this is a great time to focus and do that inner work, okay? Some of you guys, it's just you cultivated self-awareness. You're feeling through your emotions, your emotions without identifying with them, and it's like you're becoming more aware of certain patterns, why things have happened the way that they've happened, etc., etc. You got the Queen though. The Queen is feminine authority, okay, which means that there's a softness to it, a reciprocity to it, or receptivity to it, and there's this feminine energy of like your intuition is very strong this week, okay? You're very much so in your power, but it's not that in this like arrogant way or like look at me type of way. It's exuding this like silent power about you, okay? Where you're very magnetizing force right now. You're drawing in everything that you want. It's like a giant magnet is what they're showing me, and it's like sucking everything in that is meant for you. And it looks really, really good, okay? But you have this good embodiment of the feminine and masculine energies, as you can see here with the Ankh as well. And the beetles represent your sacred journey too. So that's a really good sign. They're also a symbol of like good luck. I definitely see you guys hustling. I see somebody sliding in your DMs, which is super fun. There's some sort of unexpected flirtation. I feel like for my singles with that unexpected flirtation, it's gonna come from somebody who you might have like friend zoned in the past, but time has gone on and there's gonna be some sort of reconnection. I feel like you guys are gonna reconnect through some sort of like party, event, holiday gathering. There's something here where you guys are gonna run into each other. And then after that event, that's where they're going to slide into like your DMs, send you a text message, whatever it may be. But I feel like they've been watching you or something like that. It's almost like, I don't know, it just feels, again, you're drawing it in. You're drawing it in. That's it, okay? Hustling, though. You're making it rain here. You're very focused on your money. You got your mind on your money and your money on your mind, okay? And you're getting it. You have sweet success showing up in your finances and career. We love to see that. It's not difficult to get everything that you want right now and enjoy it. So go after what you want. Couples, you guys, because we're doing a singles and couples spread this week, I'm using my Sustained Love deck and my singles deck, okay? Couples, though, you guys have a very understanding partner around you. There is some sort of soul contract between you and this person and this union, which means that there are going to be certain things that are, going to hash out in that way. Not in a negative way, but I just mean, every relationship has that. So let's go ahead and shuffle live and see what we have here. Jump straight into this right away, picking up the entire deck. You do have fire showing up, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have reckless actions can lead to conflict, okay? So there may be something that you're learning. Nice, we have the King and the Queen. Look at that, splitting the deck here. All right, power couple type energy, embodiment of the feminine and masculine, having the really balanced energies. What do we have here, though, for Scorpios? Show me what we have, please. Thank you. A chimera. Okay, the chimera showed up here. We're going to get clarity on that. Okay. Okay, Scorpios, there's some of you guys that are getting a little bit ahead of yourselves. I don't feel like this is going to resonate for every single one of you, but it is for some of you. You know, it's like you're under some sort of illusion and you are projecting the illusion just a bit, okay? With the Six of Wands in the reverse and the High Priestess here, there is a need to really sit with the energy rather than like projecting it. And I see you, you know, as this Page of Wands, like just taking the opportunity and running with it. And it's going to get you tied up into the Hangman energy where it's going to make you stuck, okay? Especially if you're embodying like this Page of Wands energy. It's like learning yesterday about you know, consciousness, and then today you started business, you know, to teach consciousness. You're not quite there yet, right? It's this eagerness, it's this passion that's within you, but you have to cultivate that self-awareness and create it accountably, right? Like you're not ready. The student becomes a teacher, yes, always. That's amazing. We love that, but they're not always ready to be a teacher. And that's kind of what I'm getting here with this energy, is almost like a rushed sense. You could have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the Page of Wands here, this could be a fire sign friend around you. Okay, that's doing the Six of Wands is in the reverso, which does represent like failure here, because it's, you know, they're jumping the gun on something, and that's where the imagination is clouding like judgment. It's not allowing somebody, yeah, Four Wands, and it's going to create a lot of disharmony. Nine of Pentacles here. Somebody's acting very like independently, like nobody can tell them otherwise. They feel like they're in the flow. Death card in the reverse, but they're actually disempowered. Okay, they're avoiding some sort of transformation here with the Death card in the reverse. The Star card could be an Aquarius. You could have any of these in your chart. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's not seeing clearly. They're just not. Eight of Cups in the reverse. You got to go back to the drawing board. Okay, so for whoever this isn't bad, but it's just for somebody out there. You need to go back to the drawing board because you're not quite there yet. You might think and convince yourself that you're there, and that's okay. You know, that's ego. Ego does that, right? But you're not quite there yet. And the thing is you got the dagger, yep, and then you have hindrance right behind that. So if you continue down this path and you don't like heed the warning just a little bit, I do see it backfiring here with conflict and danger lie in wait, which can be avoided. Okay, we have the anchor pointing, or the anchor, the sword pointing up right now. When the sword points up, in tarot, it represents connected to higher wisdom and truth. When it's pointing down, it's, you know, not rooted in truth. And then you have the hindrance card. So for those of you guys that are, you know, aligned with this, fate is going to block the path for you because you're not ready for it like you think that you are, okay? This could have to do with good fortune and friendship in the reverse. So this could be like friends, the way that you're treating other people, etc. Talking about people behind their backs, etc., etc. Okay, so just be mindful of that. The judgments that you place on other people. I just heard the judgments that you place on other people. All right, fate is blocked. Yeah, Eight of Wands in the reverse now. Like, you're gonna come to this like slow down until things are completely halted. Show me what we got for every other Scorpio, please, because I know that's not gonna resonate with everybody. Okay, yeah, you're receiving a lot of news, a lot of downloads right now, and a close friend is acting on your behalf in the reverse. I feel like you're very aware of it. Your psychic abilities are being enhanced, your gifts are being enhanced during this time, and you know exactly what a friend is doing. Okay, behind your back. Tell me about this for those Scorpios here. What is this friend doing behind Scorpio's backs? Three of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to collaborate with them, build a community with them. I see you being very happy, receiving a lot of wish fulfillment right now. Nine of Wands in the reverse, and somebody... Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Star card in the reverse. Could be an Aquarius here. Two Wands. It's like they're trying to throw you off path. Emperor card in the reverse. Could be an Aries. This energy here is trying to like throw you off path. The Emperor card in the reverse has somebody who uses their authority, their power in a negative way, okay, in a very manipulative way. So you could have a friend that's trying to kind of like manipulate you or plant things in your ear or you're in your head that are not necessarily true, say things about you that are not necessarily true, etc. It's where they throw you under the bus in order to elevate themselves, okay? That's why the Emperor is in the reverse. Three Wands in the reverse here. So whatever they are doing, though, it is going to come back onto them, and it does feel like a karmic lesson for this individual. So So just be mindful with that. I feel like you are getting like messages from the other side in regard to this situation, those Scorpios. You'll receive news from afar. Typically that is like our angels, our guides, our intuition, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. And then especially with the mystic circle being highlighted here. Who are these messages coming through for? Judgment. Okay, they're letting you know that there is judgment on the situation. Okay, and it's like the hand in the sky that's coming through on this, and it has control over the situation. All right, so it's the trash people, but they came super late. Jeez. 8 of Cups in the reverse and the 2 of Swords. Somebody doesn't see this coming because, again, they're a little bit arrogant and just getting ahead of themselves. Sorry if you hear that, like, loud, you know, truck beeping thing. Justice card in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's not playing fair. They're not being honest with themselves. 3 of Cups in the reverse. They're going to ruin the friendship with you, okay, the connection with you, and they're not going to be happy about the results of this. So just be mindful of that, all right? Okay, Scorpios, shuffled it out. The mystic circle is still on top. Let's get into general messages. So be mindful of a friend around you right now. Shut the heck up, you guys. I literally split the deck. We have karmic friends. Okay? It says, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret, competition. Keep your friends close and enemies closer. All right. Once you back. All right. Messages for Scorpio, please. We have photo proof. We have too busy winning. We love that, Scorpios. And then we have caught a case. Overall energy is ego. Show me, we have photo proof is also past life. Interesting. Too busy winning is bounce back energy. We love to see it. And caught a case. What is that about? Cuffing season. Yikes. Overall energy. Payday. Okay. All right, Scorpios, we got 3 different messages going on. In the recent past here, there's some sort of previous connections, okay? Some sort of soul memories that were being activated. You could be like, oh, I've known this person before, or I've seen this person before. You're a very deep soul. You are connected to the 8th house, so you have an innate ability about you to really, like, reconnect, and you can recognize, like, what souls you came into alignment with and for what reasons. You may not pinpoint it right on the dot immediately, but it does eventually, like, come into you. Tell me about this. We have the Hermit card in the reverse. Yeah, there's some sort of truth coming out about some sort of connection between you and another person here. With photo proof, though, what is that? What's photo proof? Thank you. The Hanged Man. Piscean energy, Virgo energy showing up here. 8 of Wands. There's something between you and a Pisces or a Virgo. Like, you guys have done this before in a different lifetime here. Tell me about this friend. 7 of Wands. This friend, this connection is protected. It's divinely protected between you and a Virgo or a Pisces. Or you have those in your chart, okay? And there's some sort of connection that's divinely protected. Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Temperance, by people's like impulsivity or impulsive like behaviors. You have an angel, a guide that is protecting you. I'm hearing Archangel Michael as well. So Archangel Michael can be coming through very, very clearly. You work with Archangel Michael. Yeah, Ace of Swords. That's the truth I'm hearing. That is the truth here. And notice that the sword is pointed up to the divine because it's rooted in divine truth. Okay, so there's a connection between you and another individual that is divinely protected here. I don't know if this is romantic or friendship. It could be both. So, you know, take it as it resonates for you. It doesn't matter if it's platonic or romantic. But you guys have a past life together, and it's like in this lifetime, you aren't meant to have anything get in the way of that. Current energy, too busy winning and bounce back. Okay. Tell me about that for Scorpios. King of Wands in the reverse. Chariot card in the reverse and the 2 of Swords in the reverse. There's a fire sign that can't fuck with you anymore. Could be a Cancer. Somebody emotionally manipulative. Four of Wands. You're experiencing, like, genuinely, you are experiencing harmony in your life. Things are going really well for you. Knight of Cups, and it's because you're really connected to the divine. I feel like you have some, like, newfound inspiration or something, and somebody's anxious about what you know. What do you know? Ace of Cups here. You know the truth. You have this, like, overwhelming emotional, like, you're very happy right now. There's this happiness about you. Yeah. And somebody else knows that you know that they're going to get judgment here for whatever. What do they have to do with the bounce back? Like, what is that? Knight of Pentacles? And the High Priestess, they don't know anything about you. They're recognizing that they don't know you. You have somebody who prejudged you. 3 of Wands in the reverse and the Moon card. And they projected. It was all a projection. They didn't actually know you. They don't actually know you. They think that they know you. They know the glimpse of you that you've allowed them to, like, see or perceive, you know. That type of energy. 2 of Pentacles here. Yeah. This person's really juggling, like, a lot right now. Now, for others of you guys, there's this energy here of you went through something, and it's like somebody was purposely trying to create illusions for you while you're going through this. 10 of Pentacles. Could have been family. The Sun card in the reverse. Somebody who was in their ego. Okay, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're ruining friendships, community in regards to this, like whoever this is, all right? You might have separated from, like, a group of friends. You might have separated yourself from a certain, like, community or a group of people, co-workers, etc. Like, you're no longer working with these energies because they were in their ego. Now, their ego is literally getting in the way of their relationships. And whoever this is, these people are looking you up. They're fake smiling. Like, they're smiling in your face, pretending to be friendly to you, but they're not so friendly, okay? What do they want? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Star card in the reverse. This could be an Aquarius. Somebody's disappointed because things aren't going the way that they thought that they had them figured out. 3 Cups in the reverse. They're not happy right now. Why aren't they happy, though? They're disappointed. They're losing hope and being able to emotionally... Oh, my God. And being able to trust themselves or, like, emotionally manipulate you. Queen of Swords. This person has a lot of negative thoughts. They're going through something right now. 7 of Swords, because they're trying to run from something within themselves. So, and it's like their projection. They're dealing with the backlash of their own projection here. Whoever ego this is. Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I think I said that already, though. Alright. Whoever this person seems like younger or they're young-minded. You're very independent. Like, you don't require external validation. Yeah. The Lover's card, Gemini energy showing up here as well. Communication. They might want to communicate to you. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, they're holding back communication from you. The Emperor card in the reverse. Again, Aries energy. This could be baby daddy, baby mama as well. 2 Pentacles in the reverse, 8 of Swords in the reverse. This person is trying to avoid some sort of tower moment that they created for themselves. They know that they weren't acting with integrity in something that they did, and they know it's going to come back and bite them. Now, them acting out of their ego is getting in the way of your guys' connection, your guys' relationship. 10 of Swords here. They tried to, like, hurt you. Knight of Swords. Six of Wands. They wanted to feel on top, though. They wanted some sort of, like, attention. Like, oh, I did this to Scorpio. I did this, da-da-da. Queen of Cups in the reverse. They're just emotionally manipulative. So did this person say, like, oh, yeah, I emotionally manipulated Scorpio? No, they didn't say that. They tried to say something, you know, and make themselves look good and make you look bad, Scorpios. But it doesn't even matter. You're on your bounce back season. You're way too busy winning. There's so many good things coming in. You're focused on this, like, payday. You're trusting all of the signs here. You don't give a shit about people that breadcrumb you or that actually use you to recharge their own energy. You don't give a shit about people that are trying to, like, gaslight you. You're just over here taking care of yourself. Self-care sanity. Like, baby, I'm taking a bath. Like, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I don't care. So you have fake energies that are being exposed that is directly in alignment with this new moon in Scorpio. It's the darkness coming to light. And right now, it has Neptune and Uranus also aligned with it. So that is bringing up a lot of like this deception and people's true colors, essentially, that's being exposed. Okay, tell me about this future energy with cuffing season though and caught a case. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, so you're not gonna like what I have to say. I'm gonna say it though. Alright. Before you hook up with somebody, I would definitely go and get tested. Wise, beautiful, brilliant souls, go and get tested before dealing with new partners. Okay? There's no shame in that. If you don't, you're not going to be very happy with the results. I do feel like somebody has something and they are unaware of it, okay? With the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Cups. This person's unaware of it. It's not even their fault. They don't even fucking know. I don't think that they're having symptoms or something like that. It does look like this is going to happen in December. So, okay, or it could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well, because the Nine of Wands is also Sag energy. So just be mindful, okay? Some of you guys might need to just go to a doctor. It might be like a little rash or something like that, or maybe a little burning in your urination or something. Three of Wands in reverse. Again, somebody doesn't know that they have this, so they like accidentally gave it to you or something. I don't know. Just better safe than sorry, baby. It's better safe than sorry. I don't know. Let's get over payday though, please. Let's talk about payday here. Payday. Money rolling in, financial rewards. Nice. Paid. Oh, I heard paycheck. Interesting. Some of you guys are about to get paid. Page of Pentacles. I feel like your paycheck is going to have a little more on it than you're used to. Emperor card. For those of you guys that run a business, okay, because the Emperor is a business owner, I feel like there's more money coming into you. The Page of Pentacles can represent like more clients, more clientele, more business coming in. Okay, more opportunities for you. Just good news. Yeah, Knight of Swords, and I see you being very focused. My mind on my money, my money on my mind. You're very focused right now. I do see that you are juggling a lot, or some of you guys are juggling like multiple businesses or multiple jobs. But you're doing it really eloquently is one thing that I feel like saying to you. You took an opportunity, you saw it and you took the opportunity. Now you're making money with it and it's going to feel really good to continue making that type of money. I feel like whatever this, like if you just started like a new business or you started offering a new product or you started working at a new job, there's like big money where it is, okay? There could have been like a bit of a training phase, I'm hearing, a training phase. Yeah, safe space. But you're creating safety, financial safety for yourself in this, all right? Interesting. Yeah, you got somebody here. Girl fight is showing up in this deck here. And shine. You got somebody who's jealous of your light, jealous of your ability to like know things. Who cares? Okay, award is coming up. Some of you guys are being acknowledged for who you truly are. There's a lot of recognition that's coming in. I feel, you know, this award card kind of feels like you could be getting an award at work, okay? Some of you guys could be winning money, or there's just like a payoff for all the effort that you've been putting in. Some of you guys could really advance in your careers or, you know, your professional work, whatever that may be. Others of you guys that work online, this could be like where you're becoming more popular here. And I'm hearing that one song from that witchy movie. What is it? Wicked? Where she's like... popular. I don't know. I didn't watch that movie. I can't do sing-alongs. They drive me mad. But my wife loves them, so she'd be able to tell you all the things about it, not me. What do we have here for career and finances for Scorpios? Tell me what they got this week. Alchemy, nice. And the Tower, which is you building something, you turning like pain into purpose, okay, wisdom into power, nice. Nugget, small increase, beautiful. And you also have spiritual work, okay. Overall energy, new home, new car, big toy. We have self-employed also showing up for you guys. So some of you guys could be starting like a new wellness business or anything, okay? Spiritual work is just being open in the heart. Like you're doing your inner work and it's manifesting monetarily for you. It doesn't mean that you have to be like some spiritual guru or a Reiki master or a tarot reader or, you know, a shaman, whatever you, and if you are those things, that's amazing too. I'm not saying that you can't do that, okay? But essentially, by having your heart open, It's creating opportunities for you in your finances. It's creating monetary value as the outcome here. It's like when our heart is open and we're in that feminine energy, right, of receiving, you're receiving back in monetary ways. Financial abundance. Some of you guys could be like into witchcraft, okay, as well. You're using alchemy, or you could be alchemists. Show me what we have. The Chariot card. We have the Lover's card. And the Queen of Swords. With the Nine of Cups. You're about to be real happy, Scorpios. Genuinely, you are about to be really happy. Like, success is coming easily to you. It really is. But it's because of your wisdom. It's because of your discernment. It's because of these healthy boundaries that you have. And again, it's that queen energy. Now, I'm not saying like, you know, kings are ruthless or anything. That's not what I'm insinuating at all. It's a representation of the divine feminine energy of this like quiet power about you. You know, and it's like you have all of these ideas, you have healthy boundaries, you have great insight as well. And I feel like that insight is driving you in the right direction to get what you want. Some of you guys could be working towards a new home, a new car, a big toy, you know, an RV, quads, motorbikes, whatever it may be, a boat, right? A yacht, a private jet. I don't care what you got going on, babies. But yeah, I do see you experiencing like some sort of satisfaction here, and wish fulfillment in this. So that looks really good. Go ahead and clarify the Lover's card though. You might use communication to do this. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're taking action, you're communicating, you're speaking your truth more, you're sharing your wisdom and insight. Six of Cups in the reverse. You're showing people how that you've grown and transformed. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles here. And, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is very practical about how she goes about things, all right? And you're doing things in a very practical way. I feel like you're not afraid to kind of like disrupt the norm, or what are we talking about disruption? The Justice card coming out sideways. You're not afraid to hold situations, people, things accountable. And it's like because of that, you're allowing people to see who you truly are. You're speaking your truth. Eight of Pentacles. So there's, okay, an example of this would be, and I don't know this creator or anything like that. I came across them on like Threads. They were constantly being like receiving like a bunch of hate mail and everything like that from like all of these MAGA people, for example. And she would like use that to, and she would alchemize it and create like stickers and stuff like that. Okay. And she ended up making a crap ton of money that way. You know, and so it's something like that for you guys. I don't know exactly what you're doing. I'm not, you know, you, but there's something here that you're like alchemizing and you're creating that's making you a crap ton of money, and it's making you emotionally happy here. Like there's an emotional flow of happiness coming through you. Like you're feeling very supported. There's a lot of support coming in on a more generic level, and it's like you're not necessarily doing that, but you're feeling the support here. Okay, you're feeling the support from the divine. You're feeling the support on a tangible level as well. See, touch, feel, right? Where you feel the support from other individuals around you. You feel the support and like it's showing up in your finances. It's just support all around. Spiritual work and Queen of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Yeah. So using your mind to create a foundation for you to build off. Working with others, inspiring others. The Queen of Swords is very inspiring. And she inspires people with her words, with her truth. So you might be inspiring people to like speak their truth. Inspiring people with like your downloads, your meditative downloads here. Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups, are you kidding me? You teach people how to get to the root of things in their life, okay? You inspire people to connect with their ancestors and their guides, to step into their legacy, to leave behind a legacy. You inspire people to be better versions of themselves by you showing up as the most authentic version of yourself. And I know this sounds crazy. You're like, what does this have to do with work? But it does, though, because it's like, you have to understand, especially when you're a business owner, you are the product. People aren't buying your product, they're buying you. They're buying that little version of you that they can get, okay? Whether that's services or anything. It doesn't matter even if you work for a company. Like, let's say you work in marketing here. And like, yes, you can give this great pitch, but they're still believing in you. They're betting on you. And the more that you bet on you, the more that other people are going to bet on you. The more that you're confident within yourself, the more that other people are going to be confident within you. And that's what I'm getting in this. It's like you've mastered so much, and people have watched you go through all of these highs and all of these lows and continuously come out receiving wish fulfillment, receiving this divine connection, protection, this legacy type energy where it's like you're consistently building towards things that make you happy. All of these are positive cards. They are. But I'm not saying that you haven't had failures or hiccups on the way there. And I think that there's like this level of like people see what you have grown through and it inspires them to also grow through these things. Some of you guys are like a spiritual worker, okay? You have some sort of spiritual based business, whatever it may be. You could be a counselor, a guide, a tattoo artist, okay? Whatever that may look like for you here. But I do feel like, again, where things were once unstable and you had to alchemize a lot, like you went through this season of just one thing after the other, of taking it on the chin, all right, 9 of Pentacles, and you alchemized it, you turned that into abundance for yourself, and now others are inspired by that. 7 of Cups, yeah, you give people like ideas. The Sun card, you give people hope, healing. 8 of Pentacles, you help people build, evolve. The Justice card, you bring just balance, fairness. You bring people into alignment with their soul contracts. I don't know. All of this contributes to your finances. It's like the more that you help other people, the more the divine helps you monetarily in some sort of way. That is your message this week. I don't know how that alludes to anything. Yeah, you're in your dude. All I did was pick up some of these cards and shuffle them out here. Pendulum, like you are in your purpose. You're right on the right target here. You're triggering the right people. Passive income, right? It's creating more income for you. And when I say trigger, I don't mean in a negative way, okay? You're using all your tools and your resources wisely here. It's like you're creating a movement, momentum in some sort of way, okay? It might not even be using something that you actually created yourself, although for some of you guys it can be. Like maybe you created like an astrology app, or you created, a healing app, or there's this one company that keeps messaging me. I don't work with other companies. I'm not like that. But it's like called School or something like that. SKOOL. They keep messaging me. They want me to like work on their app. I don't do that. But I don't mind bringing it up. I don't know. I haven't looked into their stuff. That's just not something that felt like yes. And I don't go off of anything that doesn't feel like a yes for me. And plus, I've got multiple business. I got school. I got everything going on. And so my time is already too divided. And I'm moving into more work that's not aligned with an algorithm at this point in time right now. So I'm kind of going in the opposite direction. But yeah, it could be something like that where it's like maybe you have places like that reaching out to you or something like that. You could have created an app like that. Maybe you are the creator of School and you're watching me. I don't know. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move forward here to my singles. Singles, what do we got for love, please? Messages for love. Okay, authenticity, beautiful energy. We have secure patterns. Ooh, but a little bit of the wrong team here. Okay. I feel like you're happily single right now. All right. Hold up. I I feel like somebody has a crush on you, Scorpio, because of your authenticity, because of the security that you have within yourself, because, you know, you're happily single here. But I'm going to be honest, I feel like you're not into that sex, okay, that gender, whatever it may be. Like, for example, let's say that you're gay, you know what I mean? And you've got somebody of the opposite sex that likes you, and you're like, oh, yeah, no, I don't. Thank you, but no thank you. All right. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're just really happy with yourself right now. I love you guys' energy right now. You look really good. You do have the Devil card in the reverse. Yeah, you don't have like any of these fears or insecurities. I feel like there's a lot of people that are projecting onto you, but that's not, yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse. You're like, that's not mine to carry. That's yours. And it's like you're so secure with yourself that you don't even feel the need to say it. You're like, they'll learn when they learn, you know? Tell me about wrong team, though. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think somebody knows. So you might be like randomly hit on. Eight of Wands reverse. It's like, thank you, but no thank you. I'm not into that. Tell me about lone. Strength card. It could be a Leo that hits on you. You know, I don't like that. I do feel like there's somebody here who's kind of cocky and they feel like they have a chance with you. Like, oh, you just haven't had the right one. You know what I mean? It's like that type of energy. So they might say something along those lines. I don't even see you arguing with it with the Five of Wands in the reverse. So you're like, oh yeah, I've never heard that before. Real original. You know, King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just standing in your power here. There's nothing really offended. It's just not your cup of tea. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I don't know. You just don't want it. Maybe you used to be like straight back in the day or something like that. Or you used, I don't know, maybe you used to be bisexual back in the day and now you're like, no, I'm straight. I tried that, been there, done that. You know, I prefer to a heteronormative relationship, whatever it may be, however, which way it flips. So somebody like might have missed their chance. Okay, I'm hearing somebody say, if I knew that you were gay. So I feel like I'm talking, yeah, Pisces, 12th house energy. This is something that you kept like hidden. You didn't really tell people these things. All right, there's something that's always been like a deep part of you, but you didn't really tell people. So this could be a friend of yours, even. Three of Pentacles, somebody within your community, yeah, you like your group of friends. The Knight of Cups, they're going to start flirting with you. Six of Wands, okay, giving you like a lot of attention. And Seven of Wands, you're just like, I don't do that. I don't do that. All right, the Temperance card. I see you being really balanced with it. Like, you're not triggered or anything. You're just like, eh, thank you, but no thank you. Okay, singles. So whoever that was for, I feel like I'm getting really niche readings today. Like, that has to be for like one person. I do know a bunch of, yeah. I don't know. Somebody feels like you're not. It's like they look at you and they're like, no, there's no way. You have to be on my team. Like, whatever their team is, you know? They just don't believe it. Like, you know that thing where it's like, oh, you're too handsome to be gay. You're too pretty to be gay. Like, whatever that is. And you're just like, no, I'm 100% gay. Or 100% straight, you know? Or maybe like, oh, you look gay, you dress gay, whatever. People are fucking weird. That's a projection. That's what people don't get. Is like projections are weird like that. Like that's somebody's projecting onto you a certain standard or stigma, you know? I don't know. I kind of feel like their feelings are going to be hurt by this though. Maybe you made them think that they had a chance. I don't know. I don't see it. Let's see what we got going on for couples. Couples, please. Nice. Okay, we got breaking cycles, living authentically. We love that. Couples, please. Arguments over finances. Okay. Okay. All right, I see you guys currently working through obstacles here. There's a large purchase that you and a partner want. You guys could be working towards a common goal, but you are going to have certain obstacles along the way, okay? And I feel like it's due to frivolous spending, okay? There could be too much travel. You could be planning like travel. Yeah, lack of balance, difficult decisions here. It's like there's sacrifices that are being needed, and, you know, you need to find compromise or you need to compromise and find solutions that will work for both parties without self-abandonment, okay? Now, your current energy, though, is don't be the red flag. Recognize your patterns and course correct. So this is where it's like cultivate that self-awareness, right? You know, like, oh, I can recognize that maybe I'm being a little too needy, or I'm relying on this person to be a hero, or, you know, I'm relying on this, I'm relying on that. It's not, let me see what we got. Hold on, what comes up here? Tell me about advice card. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. Okay, Aquarius energy. This is somebody who's not being real honest with themselves. You know, it's like they just want to blame things outside of themselves. They don't want to take that accountability. Seven of Cups. This is somebody who's been really living in their head. You know, it's like they quickly get anxious, or they like over dramatize what's going on in their life. It's like they create problems for themselves. Four Swords in reverse. This person has really bad anxiety right now. Okay, Four Pentacles. And they're holding a lot in. What is going on here? Five of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of internal turmoil with this person. There could be arguments right now over this. Tell me about arguments over finances. The Chariot card. Yeah, it's over travel. I already picked that up. Okay, so it's like somebody's spending too much money traveling. You know, it's like maybe you're planning a vacation and you're like, we can't drop 10K on a vacation right now. We've got some sort of large purchase that we want together, right? Like we want to buy a home together. We want to buy a new car together. We want to buy this boat together, whatever it may be. Tell me about working through obstacles. Okay, we have Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in the upright. So you could be dealing with a fire sign or Gemini, or this is happening during this retrograde here. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who is a bit insecure, okay? So somebody could be working through like their insecurities. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. The Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody doesn't know how to really like emotionally regulate themselves. They, you know, kind of rely on another person to like regulate them or keep them calm or hold them through certain things. Five of Wands. Five of Cups in the reverse. It's not even like depression that this is coming through for either with the Five of Cups in the reverse. Like I feel like this person maybe struggled with like loneliness or depression in the past, but that's not their current state. The Tower card. Aries, Scorpio energy. Scorpio, this could be you. Death card, yeah, in the reverse. It's somebody who's avoiding transformation and shadow work. Queen of Cups, using emotional manipulation to try and get what they want. Okay, however this is. And that's the obstacle that needs to be worked through, because emotional manipulation won't get you towards tangible goals. Tell me about large purchase conscious spending. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. Somebody's stressed about this, like feeling like this isn't going to work out, etc., etc. We have King of Pentacles. And the other person's very focused on their money, focused on their finances, focused on providing and making something happen. Ten of Wands. And trying to be like, I'll carry the burden, I'll carry the weight. You don't have to worry about anything. But they're being emotionally manipulated. Eight of Wands in the reverse. And because they don't see that, this goal is going to be delayed. Eight of Pentacles. It's like the emotional manipulation is holding this person back from making the money that they need. You know, it creates distractions with people's like work and stuff like that, right? Judgment card in the reverse and the Ace of Wands. And then the Lover's card in the reverse. Yeah. Somebody's just not making the right decisions because it's like they feel like they have to save the other person. So right now you got somebody who needs like constant saving. And then you've got another individual here who is like, I'll be the hero. I'm Superman, you know? And it's just, it's not, it's creating issues in your guys' dynamic. Okay, it's creating issues in regards to your long-term goals. Why is this coming up this week? What do they need to know? Manipulation. I'm telling you, there's manipulation. And I feel like somebody's not even aware of it. They're not even aware of the manipulation, or both people involved aren't aware of it. It's just like a pattern of this person who doesn't have the self-awareness here. Manipulation. Yes, Six of Wands in the reverse. No, Spirit's saying you need to cut it out, genuinely. And the Hanged Man in the upright. Somebody's becoming awakened to this manipulation. Five of Pentacles, yeah. Because it's having an impact on, like, the finances and stuff like that. Seven of Wands. So, and the Six of Swords here. Lover's card in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's, okay, just be careful. There's some sort of manipulation going on, babies. I don't know. I don't fucking know what this is here. I felt like you guys' money and everything like that was good. So unhealthy competition. It could be somebody who like deals with like a lot of competition type of energy. All right. They think they're creating like safety. Yeah, lack of attention. Like they don't feel like they get enough attention. Like they always want to be around you. Unbalanced responsibilities. Like I said, one person's like, I'll carry the weight of this entire relationship because that's what I'm meant to do. And no, that person's just coddling the other individual. Sorry to say it, but it's true. Like there's coddling happen. There's not actually growth and like being like, hey, I love you enough that this is unacceptable behavior. And I can tell you that you're doing X, Y, and Z. You know, we can't be doing this here. We have, yeah, unhealthy relationship patterns. Baby, there is something going on here. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. The Hierophant in the reverse. Could be dealing with Taurus. Okay. Ooh. Could be dealing with a Cancer. The Moon card in the reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Whatever it is, it's creating delays. It is creating delays. It needs to be fixed right now. You're building on an unstable foundation, and it's not going to work. I'm going to be real. This feels like a newer relationship. Yeah, it is. You guys have been together for like 5 months, 7 months. 10 of Wands reverse. Jesus. Okay, so thank you. Yeah, okay, I get it. All right, so what it's doing is it's activating one person's wounding pattern and something that they're meant to work through on a soul level. Thank you. That makes so much sense. Like you're in a union, you have a soul contract to learn certain things together. I said that at the beginning of this reading. This is what it's coming up with here. So it's activating somebody's like, they have this like hero complex within themselves where it's like, I'm the hero, I'm going to carry this and I'm going to do that. And this is what this looks like. That's not what it looks like though, because they're abandoning themselves and, you know, things that are good for them to, again, enable another individual. Now, the other person, it's like they don't want to actually do the work of themselves. And so they, you know, act like this like damsel in distress type of energy, okay? Where it's like, save me, oh my God, and I can't do anything myself, and da-da-da-da, right? And, you know, it's like, you've got a very core, these are unconscious beliefs, and the reason that they're unconscious beliefs is because look at every freaking Disney movie that you have out there. Look at every single Disney movie that you have out there, right? Where the Prince Charming comes and saves Betty Longstocking. Come on, Carissa. What is her name? Long blonde-haired girl. No, not Cinderella. Oh, why am I blanking on it? What is her name? Rapunzel, let down your long hair. It's like that type of energy in this dynamic here, okay? So right now, you are in perfect alignment. That's what I'm going to say about this. And I know you're like, oh, well, this doesn't feel perfect. Yeah, no shit. The moon is in Scorpio, okay? And we have 5 planets in retrograde. We have a grand water trine up in the air right now, okay? Up in the skies, in the cosmos. And the type of shadow work that is showing up here is unavoidable. If we avoid it, we won't be able to move forward from it, okay? And that's what I'm getting in this reading here. 2 people have been avoiding shadow work. They're doing the best that they can, but we have the 4 of Cups where it's like they're ignoring what's important, okay? 4 Swords in reverse, and it's creating a lot of like chaotic energy. 3 of Wands in the reverse here, so it's not allowing manifestations to actually move forward. There's a lot of delays and stagnation coming up here, so just be mindful of that, okay? All right, jeez. That was heavy, but real though, and it's in alignment. Like I want to say you are in alignment here. I don't think that it's a bad thing. I don't ever think that there's really bad readings, and if there are, then I tell you, like this reading fucking sucks, but I haven't said that this reading. Yeah, right now it's time to really hone in on your craft and mastery here, okay? Mastering yourselves, all right? Thank you. This situation is already taken care of. Yeah, this is divinely aligned, okay? You have, this is an important person in your life. Very beautiful. You will be successful. We have, you are in alignment with your soul's blueprint. And hone in on your craft and mastery. This is a week of mastering yourselves, okay? Of healing yourselves. Also, the whole projection thing with like that weird friend energy, you know, people are projecting on you did come out as well. But that's the only card I don't think I said out loud. But yeah. Anyways, important downloads are coming. Pay attention to these downloads. All right. Pay attention to what's going on right now. You will be successful. Success is here for the rest of you guys. If you haven't done your shadow work, do your shadow work, because again, by Sagittarius season, that's when your blessings roll in. That is when your blessings roll in. I'm going to say it over and over again. Scorpio, your blessings are coming during Sagittarius season as long as you close out your season with the Scorpio full moon, or a new moon. I'm sorry, not full moon. New moon, having done that inner work. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.